What's up, everybody? This is TeknoBlast. Thank you for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. And today, the new update came out to the general public that has a brand new feature that I'm looking forward to use, or which I've been using now in the last maybe 20 minutes or so. I've been playing around with the groups, the new group settings that we got in the My Games and Apps section. So let's go check it out, and let's show you how to use it and how to organize it. So you're going to go to My Games and Apps, and you can go to Groups. And I've already set some up, so you get the default one called Pins. That's always going to stay. And then I created one called In Progress, which are games I've started but have not finished. And then some that says Not Started, and some that are multiplayer. Now to create a group, go all the way to the bottom and select Create a Group. You're going to get this prompt, and I'll just call it Test. And then you get this section here where you can add the games that you want. Alright, just for the sake of the video, I just went ahead and selected games here in the options and installed. Because if you select all, that's going to include all the ones that are not installed to your Xbox. So I'm just selecting the ones I've installed. So let me put, now let me add Bayonetta. And just for now, I'm just going to select that one. And I'll go ahead and select Add. So now it's creating the group and adding that one game. And there it is at the bottom. So now to add it to the home, if you want it in your home page, just highlight the word Test or whatever your group name is. Click on the Options button, then Add to Home. So now if you go back to your home, you have it right there. It'll be your first group. Now if you don't want it to be the first one, then you can move it. Oops. You can move it by clicking on the Edit button. And then you can move it down towards the bottom. Click A to confirm. And now it's your last group. If you don't want this group here, click on the Edit button again. And then delete. Took a second for it to respond, but it finally did, and it removed it, so now I have pins. But it only deletes it in your home page, not in your main groups and areas. So let's go there. So we still got In Progress, Not Started, Multiplayer, and Test. Now say if you want to add more games to test, you just click on this plus button or tile. And then you can add other games that you want. So now if we go back down to Test, there it is. So let's say you're in your list of games and you want to add, say, Super Lucky Tales to the test. You go ahead and highlight it if you want, or highlight the game tile. Click on the Options button, Add to Group, and then you can add to whatever group you have created. So now let's go back to Groups. Let's go down to Test, and there it is. You can add the game to multiple groups, so it doesn't have just to be one. So you can have Super Lucky Tail in multiplayer, Not Started, and In Progress. Now, again, these are my groups that I created, so if you want to name one called In Progress, you go ahead and do so. If you want to remove this Super Lucky Tail from your game or from your group, again, just highlight the tile, click More Options, and Remove from Group. Now it will only remove that game from that group only. If you want to delete the group itself, highlight the name Group or Test Group, and then Remove Group. You get this confirmation, and now it's gone. Let's go back to my home page. In progress, multiplayer, not started, and your default pins, which always shows up, but you can move it up and down if you want to. And you cannot rename the pins to anything else. So I think I went over all the group functions. If you have any questions, go ahead and shoot a comment in the comment section, and I'll try to answer and research any problems or questions that you may have. If there's nothing else, I think this is it. Until then, TeknoBlast out.